Welcome back to another beautiful episode 74 of Bettors Delight Radio. That's a podcast. We're having a good time. You hear me. Greg's not here this weekend. He's at an Obama fashion show, whatever that is. If those are for my Office fans out there. It's first time ever hosting. I figured I'd dress to impress. We had a fun week last week.
Say your name.
My name is Matt. Forgot my name. I'm drinking ginger ale today. Haven't had any alcohol. This is weird for me, but I'm happy to be here. You guys just heard the man himself. That's Chris. We're happy to have him. Chris, welcome back to the show. It's been, like 365 days since we've seen you?
Yeah, something like that, Matt. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm definitely not, here with you guys most weeks over the past month, and just thrilled to be taking part and stepping up when Greg's not able to be here.
You're a real team player, Chris, and that's important to have. I mean, you almost hit a few of those Super Bowl bets with, I think that was the last time we seen you. It was maybe 2 months before the Super Bowl, and you placed a few bets that week.
Yeah, I'm here for my 2023 Super Bowl bets. That's exclusively all I have.
You have that and next year's Oscars. It's going to be great. Mike, let's talk to Mike now. The other guy, a nice plus 7.58 units for the week. That was pretty good. Mike, tell us what you did. Tell us about it.
I just saw the board again. I'm just building my lead as you guys keep tumbling down. I really like your suit. Nice tie. Well done.
Can you tell I'm wearing shorts?
Sit back down.
Wow. Nobody needs to see that, man. Nobody needs to see that. That's terrible.
The shorts do match the tie, though. That works.
That was impressive.
We keep it fun, and that's the fourth guy you hear there. That's Marky Mark in the Funky Bunch, ready to eat some Nestle Crunch. All right, Mark, with a minus 1 unit week, not too bad. Tell us how you did it.
I always say you got to pay.
All
to
right,
play.
and that's enough of Mark. No, go ahead.
I mean, that's all I had was you got to pay to play, and I paid to play this week. But thanks. You look like Richard Dawson, I guess. I don't know.
Thanks. He was the kissing guy, right?
Yeah.
He did a bunch of kisses.
He did. He kissed them all.
Speaking of people I want to kiss, Howie Roseman. Let's talk about this guy in the Philadelphia Eagles this week. How excited are you for some Philadelphia football? And A.J. Brown, the pride of Ole Miss, the best wide receiver in Ole Miss history. Landshark Nation, as Mike. For our visual listeners, we are on YouTube. Check us out. Mike's doing the Landshark. I'm in a suit. Mark's in his Sixers gear. Chris is in a dark dungeon. I don't know what's going on over there, but he has his ring light and he looks good. But yeah, speaking this A.J. Brown trade, one of the best trades we've seen in quite some time for the Eagles.
Out of left field, and I didn't see it coming.
I was not
very happy.
That was pretty cool.
These are wood-paneled walls.
That's the usual dungeon walls, right?
And very big windows. What kind of dungeons have you spent time in?
It's still daytime there? What time zone are you in?
Same one as you are, idiot.
It's like pitch black out here. Jeez. But we good to see my guy Matt Corral. So what number do you guys think Matt Corral should wear at Carolina? I think number 4 looks good on him.
What number?
Because he's going to be fourth on the depth chart.
So who was going to be in front of him?
I don't know, man.
Darnold
PJ Walker.
Oh yeah, the pride of Temple University.
Didn't they get another quarterback?
Yeah, some other guy from Temple. PJ Stalker. Chris, well, you're a big draft guy. What do you think of what would you grade the Eagles draft this week?
I was happy with it. I in the moment was a little bit disappointed just because the expectation was they were going to come away with one of those top 4 receivers. Then when Detroit moved up, took Jamison Williams at 12, it seemed like that wasn't going to happen. The Jordan Davis pick, not one that thrilled me in the moment just because of the lack of production at Georgia, though you can attribute a lot of that to the fact that they played a limited snap count because they were killing people. The starters barely played in the second half. I've turned around on that. I'm happy with it. And then the A.J. Brown pick is just spectacular.
Yeah,
to get a future center in Cam Jurgens in the second round, guy Jason Kelsey loves. You got to be happy with that. And then Nakobe Dean in the 3rd round. Who could have
Love
seen
that.
coming?
Love
I was
that.
upset. I was
Amazing.
upset they didn't take Nakobe Dean in the 2nd round. And
Apparently, it was between Dean and Jurgens in the 2nd round.
it was incredible to wake up to. I totally slept through the
Beautiful
3rd round.
to get
Not gonna
both.
lie.
Did you guys see the Jurgens fun fact that he has about?
didn't.
He has he's like got an NIL deal or some sort of deal where it's a beef jerky company and his like flavor is called beef jerky.
Well, isn't that his nickname? I'm pretty sure that's his nickname, right? Was
It's
that his
amazing.
nickname prior to the beef jerky NIL deal?
It certainly should have. Beef
Yeah.
jerky is amazing. I saw that and was loving it. Was dying laughing. I think we had such a solid draft. I love this
I
team
think they did
right
really
now.
well.
Yeah, we all owe 4 kisses to Howie Roseman next time we see him. Kisses all around. But no,
Back and forth on the
You
cheek.
see that video of Jurgens
Doing the
blocking-
bull? We're
blocking the cow? Yeah, he was going back and forth blocking the cow. I was
Not gonna
dying.
lie, the cow looked pretty good. What do we
cow
got
was
to do?
moving.
Yeah.
Chris, where did you have the cow on your draft board?
I had him 4, and the cow went undrafted. Bad knees.
Surprisingly, his bad knees. You know? He's just a
Short
piece of
career,
meat.
those cows.
Yeah, but so I mean, we got to mention Greg with his minus 10.25 units this week. That was a tough one. Moves him into last place overall again. Really tough.
Yeah, he's holding down the fort down there at the bottom continuously every week.
Is it even a fort at this point? He's in a he's
That's
in a lair.
that's a dungeon.
Yeah.
That is a dungeon.
He's in the dungeon, dude. It's
He
him
is
and
locked
Alfred
in.
down there.
Locked and loaded down there like it's nothing.
Yeah, I don't even know where are we at. Mike, do you know where we're at with the totals? Is Mark in first place? Are you in first place?
what?
No,
Me?
Mike is well ahead.
I'm up 27 units so far, which
Yeah,
I'm
right.
absolutely dominating through 8 weeks to be up 27.44. Then Mark's in second, minus 9.77.
Right on my average, like a unit
True.
a week.
And then
right on
Matt,
my
you're in
average.
third, minus 37.55. And then Greg's down
Yes.
45.61.
Honestly, Chris is in second place with 0 units at the
Yeah, congrats, Chris. Welcome. Nice.
He's somehow beating Zed as well.
And now that I've been here, it counts. I will not be making any picks, and I'm going to retire this season at 0 units.
I personally love that move right there. The defensive picks. I
No, we're
like
out
it.
on that.
No. We do not allow DM up
Banned.
anymore.
We banned it.
No, you banned it.
The bandit.
The bet
but
bandits? Wet
This
bandits?
is exciting. We're missing a Sixers game for this right now, so we're really putting our heart and soul into this. No spoilers. I am taping the game. I got my DVR/TiVo going. I'm gonna go. I got an old.
You got both?
VCR. I TiVo'd it, DVR'd it, and I got a VCR with the tape in there. I think I'm taping over my wedding video, so we're gonna see how that goes. It's actually one of those old orange ones with the Rugrats, weren't they?
Yeah,
orange?
that's what I was going to say.
They were.
VHS, right? That's
Yeah,
what
the
we're looking-
VHS.
VHS, yes.
What does VHS stand for? We're gonna Google that real quick.
Oh,
Usually
good
when I ask
question.
these questions, Greg's is here to move us along, but let's see
Well,
what.
if Greg was here, I'd be producing, and then I could get you that answer.
Video
It
home
stands for
system.
Video Home System.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Shout
Nice.
out VHS. Anyone? Show of hands. Anyone got any VHSs still in their house?
Yeah, I do.
Nope. Okay? Mark's got one. No one else.
I got a 3-pack. A 3-pack. It's the original Star Wars trilogy.
I meant a TV
Yeah, but
that
you-
could have a VHS. They could play a VHS.
No.
Okay, so you got paperweights basically, and I have heavyweights on Blu-ray. All right, let's get to darts. We're super excited. Darts was fun
Yeah.
last week.
That's an early
What?
jump.
Well, we're 7 minutes in.
We normally wait. Greg doesn't push us along this fast. I don't
It's
know.
okay. Don't worry about it,
All right,
Mike.
sorry,
He's wearing
my
the
bad,
suit.
my
Are you
bad.
wearing the damn
You're in
suit?
the suit. No, I'm wearing my
You're
NASCAR
not
outfit.
in the chair. You're not wearing the
I'm
suit. You're wearing the
Daytona
gross mustache
500,
and the
NASCAR Chase
Daytona
Elliott.
500.
Chase Elliott finally won last week.
All right, I brought the coconut. Imagine if I pulled a coconut out of that.
Wait, it kind of looked like a coconut was in there.
It's like I got a football that we're gonna use as a coconut. We're gonna
Dude,
see
it
if there's
looked
milk. You think there's milk inside this?
Definitely.
No one
Dude.
knows what's inside of a football. Like, it could be
I'm-
milk.
I've been trying to figure it out for years.
It's a Wilson. I got this actually for Christmas. I did one of those Pollyannas where you can steal stuff. I actually brought this as the gift and then stole it for myself and brought it home. So.
It's a great. I have the strategy where you get something that if you would be happy with to go home.
Yeah, I don't think that's like a new strategy. I think that's. I think that.
No, I was just sharing that with you and our listeners. You don't need to be a douche about it just because you're wearing a tie. All right.
I'm an introvert. It's pretty rare.
It's pretty rare. I hate that commercial.
What's that commercial?
It's for Geico. It's like
for Geico. He's like, oh, I think I am too.
He's like, no, it's incredibly rare.
Yeah, I took an online
No,
test.
I don't think so.
Great. Geico, they're really doing a good job, man. Remember the first time you saw the Dikembe Mutombo one?
No.
All right. Finger wag central down here.
Wait, can I share a picture real quick that I just got? I'm
Go.
gonna
Yes.
put this up to my camera. This is my dog. This picture was just sent to me. This is
What is going on?
What is happening? Your dog looks,
Terrified.
Terrified.
Adorable, but terrified.
At Bettors Delight on YouTube to look at Chris's dog. All right. For the listeners, the dog is sitting like a human. Kind of looks like Dobby from Harry Potter, and looks like he destroyed all of Chris's mail. So,
no,
similar to Dobby.
no, but that's what he does. His thing now is that he needs to sit on my lap while I'm working, and he'll sit looking directly at me. He won't lay down in the lap. He'll be looking directly at me. So this was my view for like 3 hours as I was working the other day.
How could you get any work done?
I feel like you constantly have to say what?
Yeah, for real.
What? What do
Can I
you
help
want?
you? Trying to pay
For
the
real.
bills here. Trying to get you some food. All right, Mike. Now can we move to darts?
Yeah, now we're good. We're around. We're at time. I gotta write it down.
All right, timestamp that 11:57.
All right.
We are now moving into darts. So darts was fun last week. Greg sent us out of his picks. He went 1-7 in darts.
I think he was not very good.
The claimed dart king. Maybe he's over there kicking some ass over at the PDC trying to figure out why he's losing all these darts. He's in London right now, stuck in an oil painting, trying to figure out all this stuff.
I mean, he can't go golfing with us next week because it's like the Dutch Darts Open. No, the Czech Darts Open. Sorry.
He can't make it because he'll be at the Czech Darts Open next weekend.
Oh, dude, check out these darts. Oh man.
Oh,
it is
that's good.
So hot, dude.
Don't take the pants off. Whoa.
Dude, it is like my sweating. Dude, it is hot in this bitch.
Wow.
All
This is
right.
a different show this week.
All right. So, anyone got any darts picks? I know Greg does. If somebody else wants to start us off, I look at Greg's picks.
Yeah, I'll start us off. I got Peter Wright. Let me just make sure the odds haven't changed too much. But Peter Wright was at -250 previously. He still is. I got him. I also am taking Johnny Clayton. It's my first time going on the Johnny Clayton pick in a long time. So hopefully it doesn't backfire on me like it does on Greg. And then I'm gonna go with Michael Van Gerwen as well. And those odds for those picks are -250 for Peter Wright, -205 for Johnny Clayton, and -275 for MVG. And lastly, I'm gonna parlay those three together for +184.
So Greg's pretty similar here. He has Peter Wright -250, and he has Michael Van Gerwen at -275.
Yeah,
so you guys
good picks.
Can I ask a question, since you guys are the most knowledgeable darts people that I know?
And you're the most knowledgeable farts person I know.
Thank you. What does the over-under represent in darts?
Don't they play like
legs? Don't they play legs?
So they could play 10 legs.
Well, it's up to what, 7 legs or 6 legs?
Yeah, I think it's up to 7.
I think it's up to 7 legs. So you could play technically. You could win 7-1 in legs, or you could win 7-6. So I think the over under
tie somehow.
Okay.
Yeah, you could tie. I don't know, but
Greg's the
so
dark
the
guy.
9.5. 9.5, I think represents how many legs would be in the match.
You did too
Okay.
technical of a dart question. You should have been
Yeah.
like, "What's Johnny Clayton's walk-up music?" And we would have been like, "Girls just want to have fun." Like, we'd just be like, "Let's go, girls."
Matt, I got to go back to the farts joke real quick. I got to throw in. I had an Impractical Jokers episode on, and it was one where they had the office thing where they kind of just say out those random names.
Yeah,
And
like Cran just McBasketball.
Cran just makes basketball, exactly. This one was holding a fart. And Joe goes around to everybody and asks, "Are you holding a fart? Are you holding a fart? Are you holding a fart?"
Dude,
Just
that
the
show,
goat. I can't wait for that show to come back.
Those episodes are like that skit is such a good skit whenever they're just reading out names, trying not to laugh. Chris, you're a big Impractical Jokers guy. I don't know if you've talked about Impractical Jokers on this show before with us. Mike does
No.
not watch.
Has
What?
Impractical Jokers ever been discussed on the show before?
On this show?
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you
and
not
I
a
have
listener?
talked about it at length.
Well, rest in peace, Joe Gatto. He's not dead. He's just not on the show.
Sad.
Alive in peace. All right, live in peace. L.I.P. All right.
Good luck.
Mike, you got any darts picks there for us? Bud?
No. I'm just making sure Greg gets his out there. I can read his if you want. I know you read a few.
Chris, do you have any darts picks?
Well, I feel like I'm locked into this over-under now since you told me what it means. And I feel strongly about Gerwin Price, the Gerwin Price Michael Smith. I'm going to take the over 9.5 at -105.
I think that's a great pick. Gerwin likes to throw a lot of darts. He likes to keep it close. So I think the stat from last year's PDC was that 86% of games involving Gerwin Price throughout the summer months went over in those legs.
We're not in the summer months yet.
Also, that
We are
feels like
very
total
close.
bullshit.
We're close.
It
We're still
was
spring.
bullshit.
Yeah, I think it's made up. It's definitely made up. And two, summer months. We're in a summer month, right?
I would consider May
No.
a summer month.
No.
No.
At
this
the
is end of
when does summer
spring.
start?
I'm pretty
Memorial
sure it starts. No, that's not the actual date.
No,
That's like the
summer
official.
solstice is what? Is June 21st?
it's not till June 21st, till
So
September.
we're saying
22nd.
summer doesn't start till the end of June.
Yeah,
That's rough
I
too.
think
okay.
I think June 1.
Okay.
Or when you get out of school.
Yeah. Well, I got out of school 7 years ago.
It's been a long summer.
All these damn cold summers. Celebrating Christmas in the summer is crazy.
Oh shit.
All right, Mike, go ahead and give us the rest of
yeah.
Greg's picks.
I believe you gave two of them, so let me just get the rest here. You gave Peter Wright and Van Gerwen, correct?
Correct.
You did.
All right, so Greg also has James Wade plus 155, and he's got that parlayed with his right pick at plus 257. And then
Wow.
he's got Gerwin Price at minus 175, parlayed with his Michael Van Gerwen pick at minus 275, and that's for plus 114. And then he's got all
not
four
gonna
of
lie.
them. All four
Wow.
of them.
Surprisingly.
At plus 665.
So let me see. Greg's doing something different this week.
Yeah, it's been working, so why not? Why
What?
switch it up?
Yo,
Picking
Clark
darts has
Kent,
been
what are you
working
going?
for
What
him?
are you,
It's not. Why do you have glasses on now?
I'm Clark Kent's brother, Mark Kent. Nice to meet you. All right, now we're back. I'm going to take Gary Anderson plus 190 over Peter Wright. Gary Anderson's been throwing the darts pretty well recently. His hand healed up from that injury not too long ago, so I am feeling pretty excited about this. I don't know if he was the guy with the hand injury.
Yeah, can you
I
tell
I'm
us
pretty
more
sure
about
that
that
was.
injury?
I think that was Gerwin Price.
I think it was Garwin.
Oh, yeah. Chris, you don't remember this? Greg talked all about it like for months. Oh, he's like, he heard it in a guitar accident. Like, I don't even know what it was.
I missed that month of episodes, but you guys had
So did I.
Gerwin Price had a fractured hand.
Yes.
Yes.
And then
yes.
Greg thought he basically told us that Gerwin was switching to his left hand to throw at one point, but that ended up to not be what Greg was saying.
And Gerwin was asking his Instagram followers if he should just keep playing or not with the hurt hand.
And it was just Greg voting yes multiple
Yeah,
times. He's got a ton of burners. He's got a ton of
Greg just
Instagram
created burners. Yeah.
Darts fan number 1.
Darts fan number 203.
Gerwin's boy 42069. Like, all right, Greg, grow up, dude.
All right, here, I got a little game for you. Closest without going over for each of the three of you. How many Twitter followers does Gerwin Price have?
Oof.
Is Twitter big in Europe?
Yes.
I don't know.
Is it just as big in?
I'm gonna guess first with
so.
23,500.
Okay.
I'm going to go with 42,673.
Okay.
I'm gonna go true Price is Right style. I'm gonna say $1.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So you think those two went over?
Yeah.
Okay. 118,000.
Wow.
118,000 Twitter followers.
Challenge,
Dude,
Price.
there's nothing
win.
to like. Don't even
Put it on
celebrate.
there.
You were off by like 85%.
Did I just win? Don't I win all that money?
You don't win anything.
You win yeah, you get all that money.
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
There's 9 million people that live in London. Is Gerwin Price from London? Ugh, is Gerwin Price from London?
I think he's Scottish, isn't he?
He's from Markham, Wales.
Welsh.
He's Welshian.
He's Welshian.
He's
All
a
right,
big
so
dude.
what are we moving into after darts?
Oh,
Are we
okay,
moving
so
to
now,
tennis?
we're moving into tennis now. We had a pretty big week of tennis. I know, Mike, you like to serve them up. Why don't you tell us about how you did last week?
Yeah, I think I did solid. Opelka.
Good to hear. Good to hear. The listeners will love that. Mike
Opelka-
thinks he did well.
Yeah, I forget. I forget exactly, but I think Opelka messed me and Greg's parlays up. So,
All right, Mike, cut it out. All right, come on.
all right, it's only good that me and Greg are on a couple of the same picks this week as well. So I can read off his and mine at the same time there. So we got our Buffalo Queen, Jessica Pegula, minus 134. And then we also got Anj Jabeur, minus 186. And
I believe Greg took one Jabeur, not Anj Jabeur.
Did he? I mean, if he wrote it wrong, then he gets one Yabor, and he does not get one Jabor.
Sure.
Until next week, we can decide it in Bettors Delight Court.
Bettors Delight, yeah.
But right now, his pick is one Jabor.
Like the Sixers, whenever they used to, or the Eagles when they wrote that one city. Remember that back in the day?
One city, one team, one dream.
And it was just one and then a dot.
Yeah.
They should bring that back. That was pretty cool. With the
One
black
city,
and
one
white.
team, one dream, one Jabor.
Yeah, and then Show You Love. Remember that? That was a good one.
Well,
I did like Show You Love.
Show You Love was good.
Yeah.
What other gimmicks?
So-
when that soccer team has a snake with arms and legs, it doesn't make any sense.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie though, the dupe song, it
Dupe
still
is
Yeah, but
slaps,
the dupe
man.
they stole though. They stole that
From who?
Europe. That was somebody
All the
else's
chants
song.
are stolen.
I mean, there's a million.
Be original. Be original.
There's a million teams in Europe, man. We talking
million.
first,
There's
second.
a million teams in Europe.
All right, listen.
I
You
checked
know
that,
an
that's
exaggeration.
correct.
Are you telling me you don't know what an exaggeration is, Matt?
No, I don't know what exaggerate. Oh no, that's sarcasm, huh? What I just did.
yeah, you're an idiot.
I didn't maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Oh man! But while we're in tennis still, I'm actually on Jill Teichman against the Buffalo Queen, Pegula.
Gross.
It only made me feel better about the pick knowing that Greg and Mike were both on Pegula again. So
Gross.
give me Jill Teichman at plus 114.
Nice. That's a good pick.
I didn't.
like
I
that.
didn't give out that Greg also had them parlayed.
Of course he did.
Plus 169 there.
I'm sure.
So is that parlayed Jessica Pegula and one Yabor at minus 134? I guess. Or did he write the right name? And never mind. That joke's over.
I
Moving on.
didn't hear what you said.
That joke's over.
All right,
I'll move
Chris,
on to
you
my
have
next
anything
pick.
tennis?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I got some tennis. I
All
got I'm actually in Prague in the Challenger this week.
Oh, man.
On 5-6. I got my guy 5-5. I've got my guy Thomas Fabiano at plus 150. He's won over $2 million in prize money as a professional tennis player. He is fabuloso. Let me tell you about this. They call him the Fabulous Fabiano. That's how great this guy is. I got him at plus 3, minus 110, and plus 150 money line over Ryan Peniston. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but
Definitely.
Peniston?
I'm sure.
Pen 1510. I don't know. But I like Fabiano in Prague this week. He looks like a guy that would be out in Prague on a beach, just enjoying himself. Isn't that where the yacht part? Where's Yacht Week? Is that Prague? Shout out my co-host here.
I have no idea.
I mean, come on, man. How am I supposed to know where Yacht Week is?
I'm poor. We're poor here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the last time I
Croatia.
looked at a yacht was,
And Yacht
So how
Week.
far,
Yacht Week 2011.
how far in miles? Closest one, Croatia to Prague. That's going to be the guest.
I feel like they aren't that far.
Wait, Prague is in the Czech Republic, which
How
is
far is
where
a nonstop flight estimated from Croatia to Prague?
45
I'm gonna
minutes.
guess 45 minutes. That's got to be like 2.5 hours, 2:45.
Chris?
246.
Chris is the closest without going over
Oh.
3 hours and 30 minutes. All right, and then on Dubrovnik Airlines, one way. What price you got?
Come on,
It's $208.
it's probably 208 euro.
So I guess. Oh no, Dubrovnik's a place, huh? That's
Yeah,
not
it's a
in Europe, right?
Dubrovnik is in Croatia. Yeah, I was gonna say
Interesting.
that sounds weird.
I forgot Croatia is that one that doesn't let people go to the beach.
Oh, hilarious! I know exactly what you're talking about. They
We've
just
talked about it on this show.
Yeah.
What's the other country?
What's the other country that? Oh, Chris, you got to look this up. Croatia's shape.
I'm on the
It goes-
show.
It goes all the way down. I mean, no, but we've talked about it, so we know. Like, I'm sure.
Bosnia Herzegovina.
Yeah, so Croatia goes all the way down the coast, and it's like
It's just like a
skinny.
tiny sliver.
It's a sliver all the way down the coast, and Bosnia Herzegovina they don't have any like beach property pretty much because Croatia takes maybe like 5 miles
Do you
of
think
shore
somebody
inland.
Like they just
the
have
whole way
like
down.
soldiers standing along the line. Somebody tries to go with the surfboard past them. They just don't let them
Dude,
go.
I don't know.
No,
man.
Mike, I don't think
I know,
that.
I know.
It's like
Not
those
even
people
for
that live on the
exaggeration
border.
purposes.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't know exaggerations.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
Or
I
sarcasm.
So
I got some more tennis picks. Can I get those in?
Why don't you go ahead and give us your tennis
All right.
picks?
So I'm gonna go with some alternate game lines here. I'm riding Rafael Nadal -4. That's -260. Alexander Zverev. I'm taking him at -2.5 games at -230. And the Homeland boy Hubie Hurkacz. I'm taking him at -2.5 games at -190. I'm gonna parlay those three with the game lines. That's +203. And then I'm going to parlay them all money line as well, +101.
Wow.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right, does
Getting
that finish
real.
us off in tennis?
Nah, I have. I
Hey,
had to
stop
add
talking
to
about
mine.
finishing off.
That's
my thing.
I had to add. I'm adding Herbert Hurkacz to Pegula and Jabber. Hurkacz at -295. I'm having them individually on my card and for the parlay at +260. So
All right, does that move us into soccer?
yes, it should.
All right, we are into soccer. Another fun week. There's no
Dude, how about that Champions League game today? That's
No
where
one-
you got to start in soccer.
no one cares.
No, it was
All-
awesome.
It
All
was
of our listeners
incredible.
Hate. Who played in this Champions League game?
Man City, Real Madrid. We had
some of the
multiple
biggest clubs
big
in the world.
wins on this. Multiple big podcast wins. I almost won 5 units on this game alone.
Yeah.
First half draw 0-0. Man City scores in the 78th minute to take a 2-goal lead in the frickin' 2-game thing tie.
And
Then
Real Madrid scored twice in the 90th.
Twice. The same guy scored. He scored at 89-22 and 90-44. It was
Wild.
insane.
Rodrigo. It was a
It was
great game.
insane. And then in extra time, Kareem Benzema, who's might be the best
goat.
player in the world right now,
World class.
just
Great game.
a PK
All right.
to send the Real Madrid to the Champions League final,
Yeah.
where I hope they dominate Liverpool.
Sure.
And I just hope everybody's heart that's a Liverpool fan just gets pumped out
I'm in
and
on
just
that.
is just bleeding all over the place. Because
Rip.
Real Madrid, a la Madrid.
I'm in on that.
Yeah.
Just take a large pizza. The Batman pizza.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Are we still talking soccer here? Because all of our listeners fell asleep.
No, they didn't.
All right. Let's start in the Europa League. I'll take West Ham plus 165. Everyone knows Ham's better when it's out west rather than east. All right, Mike, what do you have?
I will start with in the Europa League Conference. Is that what it's? No,
the Europa Conference
League. Yes, I'm gonna go with Marseille plus 115 against Feyenoord. They're down 1 on after the first leg, so they're gonna have to go for it in the second leg. So I like them plus 115.
Who you got in CONCACAF?
Is that game this week?
I have no idea. Mark, what do you have?
The CONCACAF Champions League final is soon, and USA might win for the first time ever.
Chris, are you in soccer?
No, but I would like to take this opportunity to do something that I don't do enough since we're on video here. I'd like to thank Linda Flanagan for sending me this book.
All right.
Take Back the Game, How Money and Mania Are Ruining Kids' Sports and Why It Matters. I've read a little bit. It's excellent. And I'd like to thank the good people over at Audible for sending me these Sidney Crosby socks. And as part of the docuseries that they have going, check that out at audible.com. And this book.
Cool.
Also,
Audible.
People should keep sending me stuff. I like that.
Yeah. Feel free to send us
especially
stuff.
when it's cool stuff. Yeah, you know.
No, people send stuff for you guys, but I keep it.
Oh.
Well, if they were Sidney Crosby socks, you can have.
Yeah, I don't need those.
That was actually a really sweet pack. They sent a giant box. That's just the only thing I had close to me.
Gotcha.
Very nice.
They should have sent you one of those big inflatable ones that you like put in your yard. Just like a giant inflatable Sidney Crosby. That'd be good marketing.
You act like they didn't.
Oh, is that what's in the background? It wasn't the sun lighting up your street. There's a big light in that inflatable Sidney Crosby.
There's a big Sidney Crosby right outside the
window. It is a dungeon. It is a dungeon.
All right, Mark, start us off with your soccer picks this week.
I'm actually in Europa as well on tomorrow, which is Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo to the listeners. Today is Quattro de Riemsdyk. Happy birthday to James Van Riemsdyk. They're terrible, but for some reason I know that, and we know it every year. I'm taking first half draw in that West Ham Frankfurt game at plus 124. Hit the first half draw today in Man City, and I'm fiending for those first half draws. They always got great value. These games are they're going to be close. But I also do like West Ham to qualify at plus 255 in this.
All right, Greg, do you have anything in soccer?
Yeah.
You got to do a Greg impression. Come on.
What is up? What does he say?
You got to call us all assholes. Or like, be mad at us.
I hate you guys. You're taking forever. Greg he is in the West Ham Frankfurt game over 2.5 goals minus 118. He's got Brighton versus Man U over 2.5 minus 115. He's got Crystal Palace Watford over 2.5 minus 110. He's got Brest versus Strasbourg over 2.5 minus 110. He's got the Salami boys of Genoa versus the Juventus boys of Juventus over 2.5 plus 100.
How many picks in a row does he get?
I don't freaking know. When does it stop?
It doesn't. He dove into the A-League with like 3 picks after this.
He has Charlotte FC, Inter Miami over 2.5 minus 105. He's got the Central Coast Mariners. No affiliation with the Seattle Mariners.
I don't believe they're
farm team.
Farm team.
The farm team in Australia.
He's got them at minus 110. He's got the Melbourne Victory to win their game at plus 165. He's got the Central Coast and Melbourne plus 406. And he's got Brian Harmon to miss the cut at that's golf. All right, those are Greg's picks. All right, Greg's picks are in.
A lot of soccer from Greg. I'm glad he learned his lesson again by jumping into the A-League now.
Jesus.
All right.
This guy's insane with these soccer picks.
He gets a lot. Right, I'm in that Man U game that was one of his games. I'm on Man U plus 150. Brighton's had a good year. Man U's stunk it up, but they played well their last game, and I think they're going to keep trying for their new manager next year, so plus 150.
I'm also on that Man U game. I'm on Man U as well, plus 150.
I like the value.
I watched a lot of their last game. Not a lot. I watched the whole last game, and they just kept bringing up how Man U needs to win every game pretty much.
Yeah, to not have
or they're going to
worst
have their
league.
worst
Yeah.
Premier League season ever.
I
So
told
Maybe they'll get regulated.
no, they won't, because that's not possible
Sorry,
based on.
what did you just say?
Get what?
What was that word you tried to say?
Too many Canada Dries over there.
Regulators, mount up.
But
Charlie Sheen and who else is in that movie? Isn't he in that movie? It's Young Guns, isn't that?
Emilio? Is Emilio in that?
Emilio's in that movie. You got Lou Diamond Phillips, Casey Samashko, Kiefer Sullivan. That's a
oh man,
that's a good what?
Did Kiefer Sullivan get regulated?
there you go, man. That's another one.
Do you like the original Red Dawn? I thought the original Red Dawn was such a good movie.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Not
going to
need
say
make
it was better than the last Red Dawn, and I was going to.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just Josh Peck. Isn't he-
Hemsworth.
Whatever, dude.
Dude, have you seen that interview about Josh Peck being like, wait, I'm supposed to play his brother? And he's like, he's got actual brothers, and they're all way better looking than me.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And the guy
Was-
Pete is in that movie, too. The bread guy.
Pen 15ston?
Nah, the guy from, what's it? He's the movie with the girl who's in, like, all those other movies.
Oh, that one. Megan Fox.
Jennifer Lawrence. She's pretty famous.
Jennifer Lawrence is pretty
yeah.
cool.
the
Hunger Games?
the
Hunger
bread guy.
Games. Yeah.
Hunger Games is great.
We call that dinner around here. All right, Mark, give us some soccer picks.
Oh man! So I'm gonna go back to Europa League, and I'm gonna take RB Leipzig to beat Rangers here in the second leg at +110. Just think they're the better team here, and gonna get to the final. So
Oh, the final's coming up.
yeah, that's what happens after semifinals. You get to the final.
Wouldn't know it in soccer because their seasons are all weird. Mike, go ahead with your pick.
These are
Everybody
cups,
knows it.
So
Oh my god, dude.
Crystal
These are
Palace
cups.
-150.
These are cups. Now we're doing cups.
Oh
my
Watford
God.
stinks. Crystal Palace -150. Thank you, Zaha.
Shout out Zaha. Mark, what
Zaha's
other
reign
picks
at
do you have?
at Crystal Palace could come to an end soon. Sadly.
He's gonna go play for a good soccer team, like I don't know, Charlotte FC. Go ahead, Mark. What do you have?
So I'm gonna parlay these together, and I'm gonna take them all straight as well. I'm taking Liverpool over Tottenham -215. I'm taking Arsenal over Leeds -205, and then I'm taking West Ham -125 against Norwich. Norwich is pretty much already regulated, so they got not much to play for.
All right, Mike. Now with you, soccer.
I'm out. I got
Awesome.
all mine.
Mark.
That
like
I'm
40
done as
more
well.
Picks? All right, Chris.
No.
Did you
All
give
right,
any picks?
Yeah, I gave one. I'm gonna take the draw in the Leicester Evanston game at +220. Can't wait till Mike has to go back and write all this.
Bro, just write down your picks.
This is what I have written down. First of all,
it's the chicken
see here?
scratch.
Wait, the best is right here for the listener viewers. This one, I asked Chris. I go, "What episode is it?" And we're like, "I'm pretty sure it's 74." I wrote down 72 right after he said 74. It's not. Being sober is not any way to go through this show. But so now we're on to golf. We had a pretty good one last week. I did not realize how easy golf was in Mexico. I think there was like 12 hole-in-ones. They said that was one of the easiest courses they've ever played. The greens were rolling. The fairways were rolling. Cameron, who won it all? Anyone know who won it all?
John Rahm.
John Rahm. Yanni Ramstein, the Ramsternator.
John
He's playing
Rahm.
good golf. So
The
yeah,
Raminator.
shout out Ramen. He's shout out Noodles. We're shouting out Noodles now. But we are now in the Wells Fargo Championship. We go far. So pretty excited here. Chris, why don't you start us off in golf?
I have none.
All right, Chris, welcome back to the show.
Thanks,
Mike, Mike, why don't you start us off in the Wells Fargo Championship?
Yeah.
Where are they playing this weekend?
Probably North Carolina.
The home of Wells Fargo. I don't know if that's true.
Doesn't sound right.
There's like Wells Fargos everywhere.
It
Also, for
is
the record, I
actually-
wasn't supposed to be on the show this week.
What'd you say?
So for the record, I wasn't supposed to be on the show this week, so I don't really have picks.
Oh, it's a Quail
It is in
Hollow
Charlotte.
Golf Club.
Yeah, but
is
then it
in
also said it's
Carolina.
in Maryland here. So this week it's in Maryland, but it's normally held in North Carolina.
Their logo's trash.
Oh, you're right. It's at TPC Potomac at
Yeah.
Avenel Farm.
What do you think? they
$9
charge
million
that for?
purse, though. That's a nice little purse.
Golf balls.
That's
Must
a
be
bag.
Gucci. Must be a Gucci bag. All right, Mike, give us your first pick.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Max Homa, top 20 finish, plus 150.
All right, nice pick.
Yeah, I'm basing it off of Greg because he sent it for the challenge, but we changed up the challenge, so I'm going to ride with this pick there.
All right, so cheating is at its finest for Mike.
What? How is that
Stealing picks.
All right, first round top 5 finish. I'm taking my guy Corey Connors, the slamming Canadian, plus 450. The righty mighty Canadian, the guy who eats poutine on his French fries. You love him, you hate him. He's the best Canadian you ever seen. Corey frickin' Connors. Actually, he's the second best. Mike Weir's best. But yeah, plus 450. Mark, what do you got?
I got Sepp Straka to miss the cut,
Oh,
plus 135. No offense to Strep, Sepp. I hope he.
a lot of offense to strep throat. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
That's a
strep
pain in the
sucks.
ass. Strep throat stinks.
Strep stinks, and I hope you stink, Sepp. I hope you stink.
Let's go.
I would say strep throat is like a top 5, like one of your worst, like just like kind of sickness. Not like
Not like real bad. Not real bad. I get what you're saying. You're trying to say like a daily thing you can get.
something that you can
Understandable.
get over in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Like that. Like
It's
For me, yeah, I hear what you're saying. I don't know, like one of those ear things that might
ear
be worse.
infection's tough.
An
one.
ear
Dude,
infection.
I had a double ear infection.
Double
one
ear
time.
infection might
It
be.
was one of it. You should have seen the like pus coming out of my ears.
Ew,
It was
oh,
just.
all
I don't want to
Right,
see that.
We're off.
I don't want
I'm
to see that.
done.
Let's move on. You just ruined that conversation.
Yeah.
Chris, how do you
Jesus.
like to get sick?
Oh, I like pus. Can I say, while we're in golf, since you're not going to have me back before then, I do actually have a golf pick.
Oh.
I would like in the match 6, I'm going to take Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers minus 220.
All right, somebody
right.
write that down.
What were they? Minus 220?
Minus 220.
Nice.
That's exciting. I'm actually.
People
when
are
they
really
came out
throwing shade at that.
So actually, I thought it was one of the first ones in a while where I was like, yeah, you know what, that might actually be pretty good. Like I would actually kind of tune into that one. I don't know. I think
It's
gonna be
rough
all
because
right.
there's no pro golfers in it.
So what? Who cares? Who cares?
I don't have to watch
But like,
Bryson.
if I want to watch golf, I want to watch good golf. Like,
Really?
I watch
We
Matt
play
play
ba-
every
we
weekend.
we play bad golf every weekend together.
right? That's what I'm saying. Like, but if I want to watch golf, I want to watch like good golf. I'd rather not have to watch somebody that's a little bit better than you, Matt.
If it's entertaining, I think that's fine. I'd rather for this stupid thing because it's not going to get as competitive as we want. This is like the All-Star game in the NBA and the NFL. Like you want it to be competitive, but it's just not going to be. This match thing is more for the showmanship, the comedic timing. They might bring me on to host. I am in contract talks, so I'm little. They were saying like,
Would-
oh, you and Chuck.
You actually lost that as soon as you took your jacket off. They were like, he can't even make it through a podcast with the
Yeah.
jacket.
Me and
On a-
Charles Barkley side by side.
It wasn't the ear pus that he lost.
Yeah, don't bring up ear pus during the broadcast.
ESPN, we know you're listening. I'm ready to be on the show.
Just Matt and Charles Barkley slapping each other up about ear pus.
Dude, me and him just drinking transfusions, riding in the same cart, watching these guys play golf. We're hashing out $1 million
Similar golf
contracts.
swings. Similar golf swings.
Similar golf swings. It's just that's all that matters. But so I'm in here. I'm gonna take both top 10 finish. I got my guy Corey Connors and Mark the Leishman at plus 1100 for both top 10 finish. Mark, what do you got next in golf?
I'm actually going to take a yes in hole in one, even though there were, however many there were
multiple,
last week.
Multiple.
Yeah, but I don't think there were 13 or so, that whatever you said.
14 maybe.
I'm gonna go with yes at minus 130 this week. Just keep riding that.
All right, I'm also taking Corey Connors even money for top Canadian player. Mike, go ahead next.
Yeah. I'll give Greg's 2 as well while I'm at it.
Go for it.
All right, so Greg has 2 picks. Matt already gave the one. It's Brian Harmon to miss the cut, plus 135.
I did do that. That was me.
Yes. And then Abraham Answer, top 20, plus 105. The golf guy's pick. All right, my other pick is Seamus Power, plus 125, top 20 finish.
Seamus Power. All right, Mark, you got anything else?
It's more
I do. I'm gonna take winning margin 1 stroke at plus 225.
Nice pick. I'm going top South African, Brandon Grace, plus 175. Chris, you got anything for us?
I got nothing.
All right, Mike, you got anything for us?
Nope, we can move along.
Mark?
Nope, done in golf.
We are moving on. Now we are in baseball. Let's try to speed through baseball because it truly does not matter right now. The Phillies, I believe it was 0-0. I will be at Bark in the Park night. Look for me with my poodle if anybody else is going.
And you might win the 50-50. That'd be some special night. Bark at the Park with the 50-50
there's
win.
less people there, so you have maybe a 55% chance.
Well, you only have a 50% chance every time.
Wait, let's put this out there. Would you be willing to do this, Matt? If a listener can find you at the game, will you buy them a beer?
I don't know. Please don't look for me. I'm actually not going to the game anymore. I'm going to be away. All right, I'm taking the Dodgers. No, I'm taking the Rockies minus 1.5 plus 135. It worked out for me last week. Chris, what do you got in baseball?
Come back to me.
All right, Mike, what do you got in baseball?
I'm on the Rockies as well, minus 135. And Greg is as well, minus 135. Wow. So
Mark,
a lot of Rockies pick at home.
Hopefully this is a mush pick, and it's a for the city pick. But tomorrow is Nola Day.
Boo! He's been pitching well.
Is he?
He is. We just give him no run support this year.
Right. So that's what we do. So it pains me, but I'm gonna take the Mets at plus 126.
All right, Mark's a trader. Chris, do you have anything in baseball?
Trader.
Hope they lose.
Trader.
I'll pass.
All right, Mike, you got anything in baseball?
Yeah, I'm on the Phillies, minus 140.
All right, Mike's not a trader. I am taking the Guardians plus 126 against Mike's boy, Mr. Blue Jay. I feel like the Guardians are going to guard. Mark, what do you got?
The Galaxy?
I'm on the Marlins against the Padres, plus 105.
Good pick, Mike. What do you got?
I'm on the Padres there, minus 130. They've been winning for me, so they've been good on Thursdays.
Good pick. I'm going to take the Tigers plus 141. Garth Brooks made a earthquake happen in LSU recently while singing a song about tigers. So that is fun. Anyone else with any more baseball?
Yeah. I got one more. I got Phillies plus 1.5 at minus 250 because I'm not a trader.
Weird pick to have when you already picked the Mets. Mike, go ahead.
Not a trader.
All right. My last pick is the Red Sox plus 122 against the Angels. Red Sox are starting to play some good baseball. Angels are playing way over what they usually do, so I like the Red Sox at home.
All right, good picks. Way to wrap up.
Some Greg
oh, my
picks.
God.
Got some Greg's picks.
Screw that guy.
Let me jump in on one. I went the Kia Tigers, minus 145 over the Kawoom Heroes of the KBO.
Great. We haven't heard of the KBO in a while. It's good to have them back. Thanks for bringing them back, Chris. We really appreciate that. We'll be sure to look that up. Mike, go ahead and give Greg's picks.
Yeah, Greg's picks. I already gave the Rockies. He's got the Blue Jays minus 150, so against you, Matt. He's on the Mariners plus 105, and he's on the Padres with me minus 130.
Awesome.
Me and Greg have far too many picks together this week when he's not here. Don't like that.
Because you both stink. All right, so now we are.
Well, actually, one of them stinks and one of them's good right now.
Yeah.
So this is good because this is probably where Mike is going to turn off and come back down on that roller coaster.
I'm hot right now.
One of them stinks and the other has body odor. All right, so we are moving to basketball. And Mike, you're the smelly one. We are moving that's why Mike's whole office has like a fog around it. It's not just like a dirty
It's not the dirty lens that we had to wait 10 minutes just to clean off for you video listeners.
The NBA playoffs, we got series tied at 1-1. We got the Sixers on right now. Mavericks Suns later tonight. No spoilers for the Sixers as people are DVRing it for it later. But let's start with the first game. Does anyone have anything in the Celtics versus the Bucks?
I do.
I do. I also
go
do.
for it, Mark. Go for it, buddy.
I think the Celtics are just good right now. Minus 120. Give me the Celtics.
Okay, they're at minus 110 now, +3. Or did you have? What did you want them?
I was looking at the series price. I'm sorry. I'm taking money line plus 125 Celtics.
Okay, that's a good value pick. I'm also doing that. I think Deuce Tatum's going to play really well this week in Milwaukee. The guy's on the court more than Ben Simmons, but low hanging fruit. Go ahead, Chris. What do you got?
Yeah, he's getting surgery on his back, man.
Yeah, that's
not
definitely
funny.
real. I like the idea of going against Mark, so I'm going to take the Bucks minus 145, and I also want to take the Warriors minus 270.
Okay, well, we weren't at that game yet.
Well, that's what I want to talk about.
I'm hosting. All right, Mike, give me your Bucks Celtics.
The Celtics played far too good, hit so many threes last game. I don't think that's serviceable again. So I'm going with the Bucks double dip, -3, minus 110, and I'm taking them minus 145. Greg is also on the Bucks -3.
All right, Chris, let's go back to you. You had that. Well, who'd you have in that Grizzlies Warriors game?
Warriors, please, minus 270.
I also like the Warriors minus 70 and at minus 6.5. I think that game was a fluke. They were just going to win one. It's not going to happen often. Ja Morant, love to watch him play. He is an amazing basketball player, but he does carry and travel the ball similar to Allen Iverson every time. The one GIF I saw today was absurd where he like picked it up, dribble. I don't care though. It's fun. He's having a good time. I'm loving it. Go basketball. Mike, you got anything in that game?
Yeah, I think I'm going to just take it for the value purposes. That I'm going to take Grizzlies plus 220 and Grizzlies plus 6.5 minus 110. I think both the games have been so close so far that I think they might lose. I'm going to take the good value there, and I think the Grizzlies keep it close.
All right, Mike with the good value.
I'm on both of those as well. I mean, we're one Ja scoop layup from the Memphis Grizzlies being up 2-0 in this series, so
it's true.
The value boys back at it again, riding out, and that will end us in basketball. That was pretty fun, guys. Basketball talk was good. We are now moving over to NHL.
Greg's on the
hockey.
Grizzlies plus 6.5, minus 110 also.
But we are now moving to hockey. Hockey playoffs are back in action. It has been fun. People are the Avalanche came out firing.
What
put
about
up
that Rangers
7
game yesterday?
The Rangers Penguins went into three overtimes. Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah.
They had a new goalie in for the Penguins game. You
The
could
Oilers
not believe it, folks.
the Oilers just doing what they do in the playoffs.
The Oilers oiling,
Lose.
man. All right,
Yep.
let's start the Penguins-Rangers game. Who's got action in the Penguins-Rangers game?
Greg does. The New York Rangers. Did the line change?
Minus
minus 160.
Right, yep, I'm also on that as well, actually.
I am as well. This is a
Me and
bad
Greg have
matchup for the
far too many
Penguins.
picks here.
This is a bad matchup for the Penguins, so I'm taking the Rangers.
Matty Under's coming out of retirement. I got under 5.5 at plus 110. I love the value. Tired legs coming out in this game. It's going to be lazy, not many attackers.
Not afraid of that backup goalie, though? He did look good, but...
Is Greg here? Is Greg here?
DeGremo, what was his name? Joe Cremo?
it was like
Joe Cremo.
It was like Domino or something.
Joe Scoopsky Potato.
What do you got here, Christopher? Are you in this game?
No, sir.
All right. Good dynamite drop-ins here, Chris. Now, we got the Capitals Panthers, another good series. We need Claude Giroux to step up. I mean, he did score a goal, I believe, in that game, but the Capitals came back and won 4-2. They are leading the series 1-0 at this moment. We are almost at a handshake line if they win 3 more games. What do you got here, Mark?
Almost there. I'm gonna. I think the Panthers bounce back here. I'm taking the minus 1.5 on the pucks, and that's even money for the listeners.
I'm on that as well.
I'm also on that.
Never mind. I
Love
don't
that.
love that.
Let's go Panthers.
I'm also going to take him at minus 240. Chris, are you in this game? I know you're a big hockey guy.
No, I'm not, Matt.
All right, Dynamite. Nashville
Boys
Predators,
ride with
Colorado
the
Avalanche. Colorado Avalanche are way too good for this team. I am taking them minus 395, and I'm taking them minus 1.5, minus 145. The Avalanche are too good. Avalanche! There's no stopping these boys. What do you got, Mike?
You can slow down, bro.
Avalanche.
You're going too fast like an avalanche. Avalanche Predators over 6.5 -120 is Greg's pick. My pick is the Avalanche -1.5 -145 with you. So, why are you looking at me like that? Is he frozen now?
No, he's not first. He's pretending.
What is going on?
You told me to slow down. Go ahead there, Mark. What are you saying now, buddy? What do you got picked?
Frozen like-
I'm done in hockey, actually.
It's Dickens. It's for my Letterkenny fans out there. We know you're listening. All right, last one. Mike Modano and his Dallas Stars take on the Calgary Flames and Johnny Gaudreau. I have no idea what happened in the first game. Can't even begin to tell you, but I know Modano scored at least 2 goals. So I'm taking my boys, the Dallas Stars, plus 190 on the money line, taking them over 5.5 goals at -115, and I'm taking them plus 1.5 at -130. I think they come out rocking the barn on that night. So, Chris, what do you got in that game? To no one's surprise, Chris is out of that game. Mike, what do you have?
I'm on the Stars as well. They lost a tough 1-0 game. It's in Calgary, but they lost a tough one. I'm on the Stars plus 190 as well, though.
Calgary's a tough barn to play in. They the great one couldn't even have good games there. I think I saw a stat that said Wayne Gretzky's worst games were played in Calgary. Mark, what do you have in this?
I am done in hockey, my friend.
All right, that is the end of the NHL playoffs, and we won't talk about them again for the rest of this series.
The rest of this week.
Until there's
Definitely,
handshake
that's it.
lines.
Now we have a great. We are back in the Apex this weekend for Ultimate Fighting Champion. We're not in the Apex.
No, this is a UFC 274. It's a big week. We are in
Phoenix. All right.
Yeah. Phoenix.
Phone it in.
The Footprint Center, whatever that means. Okay, in Phoenix.
We are
we
Phoenix.
got-
Wait, do you not
UFC
know what a
274.
footprint is?
I know what a footprint is, but I'm not sure.
Footprint Center, whatever that is.
Yeah, but what is like? I imagine it's a sponsor, right? What's the
What was
Footprint company?
What?
That's a
Well,
good question.
Yeah, because like it's a company. Like Dick's Sporting Goods used to isn't that where
Well, like the Wells
Colorado?
Fargo Center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wells Fargo's a bank. What is Footprint?
Well, the answer to that, it will henceforth be known as the Footprint Center. The new moniker for the 18,422-seat venue in downtown Phoenix was announced by the Suns after the team signed the naming rights deal with Gilbert-based sustainability material science company Footprint.
Boring.
Duh.
Chris,
I
I'm not
kind of
gonna
like
lie.
its nicknames.
Dude, Chris, that was dynamite.
Thank you.
That was dynamite.
Yeah, it's boring. Sustainable energy, dude.
Why didn't he lead the charge for this episode?
Oh, I'm only here to watch a Matt Crone episode.
He doesn't have a tie on.
Yeah, my bad.
Can I tell you, I
He
was
doesn't
looking
have
forward to
a
this.
I have a tie on.
Man, I can't do it.
What's going on over there?
All right. So we are UFC 274.
Yes.
Oliveira versus Gaethje.
Yes.
This is an exciting one. Mike pulled a few of his cards on UFC Strike the other day. That was pretty exciting.
I did. Yes, we're big NFT
Mike.
there.
Yeah.
And I got a Rose Namajunas. She's also fighting. There's a lot of fighters that there's going to be some good matchups this week. There's a lot of good
This is a
fights
good
this week.
card. Chris, what do you like first?
Oh, thank you for asking. I want to go Brandon Royval at -250 over Matt Schnell. Love it.
Oh, that's a good pick. Schnell's his reach game has not been good lately, so I do like that pick and the value against Schnell.
Matt, sorry,
Schnelly
I don't
Schnell
know.
is what
I
they
don't know a
call
lot
him in
about.
the-
I don't know a lot about this. Can you tell me what reach game means?
Yeah, what's the reach game?
It's where one guy's taller. Right?
It doesn't matter. No, reach is all your arms. Doesn't matter your height. It's just. This is Conor McGregor. This is Conor McGregor, actually. This is how
that
Conor
Conor
McGregor.
I think Mike's reach game is better. I think Mike wins the reach game.
What are we doing?
Wait,
I won't do this.
Tell me this.
Who's got the best reach, Chris?
Wait, right?
Oh man, this is.
Hold on.
I'm gonna go. I'm staying Mike. I'm staying Mike. Mike for the win.
Let's go. That's another challenge with.
I don't like
this
this.
episode. Two.
to the invisible boatmobile.
That one is going to play
get to
great
the
on the
picks.
podcast.
Go to our YouTube, watch our YouTube.
What is going
You
on
need
right
to
now?
watch the YouTube for that.
Sign up for our Patreon. All right, so I got Clayton Rodriguez minus 360 over CJ Vergara, Sophia's brother. I think we're gonna be all right this weekend. Mark, what do you have in the Ultimate Fighting Championship UFC 247 Oliveira versus Gaethje?
I'm taking Francisco Trinaldo minus 110 against Danny Roberts.
Greg is also on that.
Bang. Greg's a UFC guy. That's where he doesn't lose his units. So
Yeah,
Maybe.
don't believe that.
I don't believe it. I still have to go back and count everybody's units.
yeah,
I'll
I
get
don't know
to
what
it
the
someday.
social guy or the stat guy's doing, but
We
I'll get
certainly
to it
don't
someday.
see him. So, what do you got, Mike?
Yeah, I have my first pick is going to be Tracy Cortez minus 150 against Melissa Gatto.
Joe's sister?
Yes.
All right, that's a big pick. I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
actually take Joe's sister, Melissa Gatto, plus 125. Just we're a family. This is a family show here. We support families, and we really hope Joe can make it out of this. Go ahead, Chris. What do you have in the Ultimate Fighting Scene?
Make it out of what?
Championship 274 Oliveira versus Gaethje.
Oh boy, there's so many good options here, but I'm going to go with I don't know, I kind of want to go against everybody here. That's fun. But I don't know anything and other people do. So listen to my picks. I'm going to take Andre Fallo versus Cameron at minus 400 over Cameron Van Camp.
Nice.
I like
Feel
that.
good about it.
Yeah.
I like
I'm going to
that.
take Randy Brown minus 104 against Kalen Williams.
No, Matt. See, I knew you were going to fall into this. It's
Why,
Chaos.
Captain?
It's Chaos Williams is the dude he's fighting. That's our guy.
And he
He's
never
going to
did
knock
shit for
him
me
out.
anyway.
No, he's a knockout artist.
I'll
throw
take
chaos on my board
Me and
because I
Greg are
believe
both on
Mike.
Chaos.
Bang, I'm with the UFC boys. What are you with?
If
You're with the
all
tie.
three- if you're all three taking him, I feel more than comfortable taking
Randy Brown. All right, Randy Brown's solid though.
Randy Brown.
I'm just saying, Chaos Williams just needs one punch, and he could send Randy to the Shadow Realm.
All right, I will take Oven St. Preux minus 250 over Mauricio Rua. I like him in that fight. He's big boy. He's got big guns, got big arms, got big fists. What do you got, Mike?
Greg is on Shogun Rua there, plus 195.
Is that dude?
It is Shogun Rua, but I don't remember the last time he's fought.
Dude, Shogun Rua has to be 55
I mean,
years
Oven
old.
St. Preux has looked bad too recently, but the last time Shogun fought in 2020, which I don't even remember.
Shogun is
He got
40
KO'd.
years
He got
old.
KO'd the last time he fought.
That's
He
a
is
long
40
time ago,
years
though.
old.
Yeah, he was 38 when he got KO'd. Now he's 40. He'd probably get
Oh, wait.
KO'd again.
OSP is only 39. This is a paycheck fight.
I
Oh
can't
yeah,
imagine.
100% a paycheck.
I'm done in UFC, but I can't imagine being 40 and like training for a fight and just like, man, it's got to be
Can't
so
imagine-
sore.
Can you imagine being your current
on a
age?
3-day god.
No, I mean I'm exhausted all the time.
I played 72 holes this weekend. I took a 7-hour nap when I got back, and then slept
Dude,
in a whole 9
It
hours.
wasn't
that
a
night.
nap. That was just a full night's
Yeah, that
rest.
was a full night's rest.
That's a full night's sleep, dude.
It was needed. Okay, so I'm moving into the co-main event. And Mike, do you have anything else in the regulars?
Yeah, I have a parlay that doesn't
Okay.
include the title fight. So
Okay, feel free to give it to us whenever again,
Yes.
instead of just saying that you have it.
sorry, I was clicking it in. So it's going to be Clayton Rodriguez minus 360,
Okay.
Fernie Garcia minus 155.
Fernie?
That's a Contender Series guy.
Oh, nice.
Fiallo minus 400.
Okay.
Oven St. Preux minus 250. And
Okay.
Michael Chandler minus 425. It's insane how much Chandler's lines grew. It's at plus 354 is my parlay, but Chandler opened up as like minus 150, and I should have thrown everything I own on that when it opened up because that's going to be Tony Ferguson needs to retire. But saying that, Greg's on CSO. He's on Ferguson plus 295. So
All right, Dynamite, Mike. Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
giving us
You're
the whole
welcome.
recap of the UFC
You're welcome.
247 Oliveira versus Gaethje, Footprint Center, Phoenix, United States. All right, so we have in the co-main event, we have Thug Rose Namajunas minus 220 versus Carla Esparza plus 172. Let's go to Chris first for his pick.
I have no thought, Matt.
All right, Dynamite. Mark, let's see what you got.
Also, no thought on this one.
Great UFC boys here. Mike, what do you got?
I'm here. Rematch. I'm on Esparza plus 172. She beat her in the first fight, but that was a long, long time ago. So she'll probably get starched, but I'll take the value pick.
I'm taking Namajunas minus 220. Greg also has Namajunas minus 220.
Does he?
Does he actually? No,
No, he doesn't. He's in the main event, but he's not on this one.
All right, and the one we've been looking for, UFC 247, Oliveira versus Gaethje, Footprint Center, Phoenix, United States. We are now in the main event. Charles Oliveira minus 175 versus a one of the best fighters that we've ever seen compete in the 8-circled octagon. I love Justin Gaethje at plus 145. That's put him on my board. Put the belt on him. No one can go 5 rounds with this, guys. The 8-sided octagon, baby.
Greg's also
Chris, what do you have? Okay. Greg, you're also on it. Chris, what do you have in the UFC 247 Gaethje versus Oliveira fight in Footprint Center, Phoenix, Arizona?
I have nothing, Matt.
All right, Chris, Mark, what do you have?
You know what? I'm gonna. You bullied me into it. I'm gonna take Oliveira to put his footprint all over Gaethje, and that's it. He's gonna put his footprint all over him.
Well, Oliveira's a dinosaur. That's why he's fighting at the Footprint Center. Mike, what do you have?
Yeah, I have 3 separate overs in that fight. I think it's going to go the distance. Everybody think it might end quick, but I don't think so. So I'm going with Chucky Olives and Gaethje over 2.5 plus 120, over 3.5 plus 180, and over 4.5 plus 250.
All right, perfect. And it is one of the best weekends we have to date. We're finally getting to it. It is the Kentucky Derby, folks. That is where horses race in a circle and you eat chicken in the state of Kentucky. I cannot find it on my board, but this will be the what do you call it? The challenge this week. Did Greg ever give a pick?
He did. I sent a picture earlier to Greg to the group chat, and Greg sent his pick back. His pick is Cyberknife at plus 1,800.
Cyberknife, great name, strong name. Let's start off with Chris. Chris, what do you got here as your pick for the challenge in the Kentucky Derby this week?
This is tough. So many great horses going up against each other this week. I'm gonna go change it at plus 1,200.
Change it up. We changed it up with having you instead of Greg.
That actually says charge it. Charge it at plus 1,200.
All right, plus 1,200. That's a good pick. We'll charge it to you. We'll charge it to your card once it loses. Mike, what do you have?
Yep, my thing's reloading. So give it a mark.
I don't. Okay, Mark.
You got to go back to the main screen, and then it's on the left, and then it'll load.
Yeah, I see that, but like, which is the race? Because there's 3 heats.
You got to take the Kentucky Derby fixed one. It's race 12 at Churchill Downs. I got mine.
Kentucky Derby fixed odds.
I'm taking Smile Happy plus 1,600.
Mother of Christ.
I let you have a chance. You didn't jump in.
I was waiting for the host to say it was my turn.
Well, I'll take
Mark,
Smile Happy plus 1,600.
You can go now, Mark.
Oh, thanks, Matt. You know what? I'm going to take the White Abarillo because that's a great name.
That is a good name.
That is a good
Plus
pick.
1,200.
Plus 1,200 on White Abarillo.
All right.
Abarillo.
Like
He's going to come across the finish line in like a white Abarillo.
Do you know what an Abarillo is?
No, what does that mean? What does that mean? What am I saying constantly right now? Because I'm just saying it nonstop.
I'm going to have a fire outfit on Saturday.
Oh, man.
All right, Mike, break it down. What are you going to wear?
All white.
I
white
haven't
Abarillo.
decided yet. That's just mean. That's just rude.
I am taking...
Better than your suit.
I think, first of all, no, it's not. I think this one ties in very well. I'm taking Summer is Tomorrow at 30-1 odds because we are in the summer months as we speak. Fellas, it was different this week. It was a good time. Everybody's got...
I have things.
Chris?
I have things. Don't stop.
Bad things happen in Philadelphia?
Bad things happen in Philadelphia. By the way, the Always Sunny in podcast is spectacular. Everyone should listen to it. I have Mo Dongle, top 5 finish in the Kentucky Derby at plus 150. And since I get to do one of these every year, I have an entertainment prop, and I have to go back to it now because I moved. But it is a Stranger Things entertainment prop, and that is that Steve will die at plus 500.
Oh, no, dude.
Wow, I like that.
I don't like that. How do you like that? I mean, I like the value, but I don't like the
value.
pick.
No, I don't want to see Steve die, but I like the value.
Steve is the GOAT, man.
I do like the value. I'm trying to look at these props.
Oh, man.
Darkest dude right
Where
here.
did you find that?
I always Google entertainment props Bovada.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm looking. Wow. Ooh, they got a lot of value.
Ooh, Game of Thrones specials?
11's
Marvel
value.
specials?
11 plus 150?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well,
all right, well, we can go over this next week. Thank you for bringing up the entertainment.
I'm going to have some entertainment picks next week. Don't worry.
Chris, thank you for joining us this week. We really appreciate it. Thank you for putting on this platform. Check us out on Twitter at Bettors Delight. You can check us out under the Underdog Podcast at youtube.com. Search Bettors Delight. You can find us there. You can watch our pretty faces. You can look at Mike's terrible mustache. We really appreciate it. Can't wait for Greg to get back from the PDC World Tour next week. Thank you very much for listening. Let's go win some bets.